Hey BCBA students, it's your future self here, coming at you live from, well, let's just say a time when your career in ABA is thriving. Trust me, I'm living proof that the hard work pays off. But listen up, because as future BCBAs, you'll need to master handling ethical dilemmas in ABA. We're talking real deal situations that'll test your moral compass. Don't worry though, I've got your back. We're about to break down these ethical foundations, so you can build a career that's strong and unbreakable in the field of ABA. Alright, so you want to be the best in the ABA game, right? Well, first things first, you gotta know your stuff. Think of it like this. You wouldn't trust a dentist who learned how to drill teeth by watching YouTube, would you? Nah, you want that expert with the fancy degrees and years of experience. Same goes for ABA. We gotta be on top of our game, always learning and growing, so we can give our clients the best support possible. That means staying updated on the latest research, techniques, and ethical guidelines. Attend those workshops, read those journals, and never be afraid to ask questions. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the ABA world, that power translates into positive changes for our clients. Think of it like training for the mental Olympics, except instead of medals, you're earning the trust and respect of your clients and colleagues. And let me tell you, that feeling of knowing you're making a real difference in someone's life, that's the real gold medal, my friend. So keep those skills sharp, stay curious, and always strive to be the best version of yourself as an ABA professional. Alright, let's talk about keeping it 100. In the ABA game, our reputation is everything. We gotta be known for our integrity, honesty, and respect no matter what. That means treating everyone we encounter with kindness and professionalism, even when things get tough. Remember, we're dealing with real people's lives here, and that deserves our utmost respect. Now I know what you might be thinking. Jordan, this sounds like common sense. And you know what? You're right. But sometimes, even the most obvious stuff needs a good reminder. Like, don't go around gossiping about your clients or colleagues, that's just messed up. And always be honest about your qualifications and experience. No one likes a faker, especially in a field as important as this. Integrity means doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. It's about being accountable for our actions and decisions, and owning up to our mistakes. Remember, we all mess up sometimes. It's part of being human, but it's how we learn and grow from those mistakes that truly defines us. So, keep your head up, your heart open, and your moral compass pointed in the right direction. The world needs more ABA professionals who are as ethical as they are effective. Now let's talk about the VIPs, the real stars of the show, our clients. In the ABA world, everything we do should revolve around their well-being and safety. It's like that old saying goes, put yourself in their shoes. But in this case, we gotta go a step further and actually walk in those shoes, understand their perspective, and advocate for their needs like our lives depend on it. That means respecting their dignity, autonomy, and right to make choices about their own lives. We're here to guide and support them, not to force our own agendas. Remember, every individual is unique, and their treatment plans should reflect that. And speaking of safety, we gotta be on a high alert for any signs of abuse, neglect, or exploitation. If you see something, say something. Our clients are counting on us to be their voice, their protectors, their champions, in a world that doesn't always understand their needs. So let's treat our clients with the same compassion, respect, and dignity we would want for ourselves or our loved ones. Because at the end of the day, their well-being is the ultimate measure of our success. Yo, listen up, because this next one is crucial: teamwork. Even though we might be superheroes of the ABA world, we ain't invincible. We need our squad, our support system, our supervisors. Think of your supervisor as your ABA sensei, your wise mentor who's got your back and wants to see you succeed. They've been there, done that, and have the battle scars and wisdom to prove it. Don't be afraid to ask for help, bounce ideas off them, or just vent about a tough case. But here's the key: communication is key. We gotta keep our supervisors in the loop about our clients' progress, any challenges we're facing, and any ethical dilemmas that might pop up. Remember, they're there to guide us, but they can't do that if we're not keeping them informed. So be open, be honest, and be proactive in your communication with your supervisors. They're not there to judge you, they're there to help you become the best ABA professional you can be. Alright, let's talk about consent. And no, I'm not talking about that awkward moment when you accidentally brushed hands with your lab partner in high school. I'm talking about informed consent, which is way more important than it sounds. Imagine this. You're at the doctor's office and suddenly they start poking and prodding you without explaining what they're doing or why. Not cool, right? It's like that scene in every horror movie right before things go terribly wrong. Well, in the ABA world, we're all about transparency and respect. We never want our clients or their families to feel like they're in the dark or that decisions are being made without their input. That's why getting informed consent is crucial. We need to make sure our clients or their guardians fully understand the treatment plan, the potential risks and benefits, and any alternative options available. And remember, informed consent isn't a one-time thing, it's an ongoing conversation. We need to keep checking in, making sure they're still on board, and adjusting the plan as needed. Because at the end of the day, it's their life, their journey, and they deserve to be in the driver's seat. Okay folks, time to channel our inner secret agents because we're talking about confidentiality and privacy. In the ABA world, we're entrusted with sensitive information about our clients' lives, and we gotta protect that information like it's the recipe for the world's best cookie. That means no gossiping about our cases at the water cooler, no posting client stories on social media, no matter how tempting it might be, and definitely no using our clients' real names in our presentations or publications. Remember, what happens in ABA stays in ABA. Think of it like this. Imagine if your doctor went around blabbing about your embarrassing medical history to anyone who'd listen. Not cool, right? Well, the same rules apply to us. We gotta respect our clients' privacy and keep their information confidential, always and forever. Now, there are some exceptions to this rule, like when there's a safety concern or when we're legally required to report something. But in those situations, we gotta follow the proper procedures and always err on the side of caution. Remember, trust is the foundation of any good therapeutic relationship, and we earn that trust by being discreet, respectful, and always putting our clients' privacy first. All right, let's talk about boundaries, people. No, I'm not talking about those invisible lines you draw in your dorm room to keep your messy roommate at bay. I'm talking about professional boundaries, which are crucial for maintaining ethical and healthy relationships with our clients. Think of it like this. We're in the business of helping people, and that requires a certain level of professionalism and distance. It's like that old saying goes, too close for comfort. We gotta keep things strictly professional, avoid any conflicts of interest, and never ever exploit our clients for personal gain. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but Jordan, my clients are awesome. They're like family to me. And that's great. It's wonderful to build strong, supportive relationships with the people we serve. But we gotta remember that we're not their friends, their family members, or their therapists. We're professionals who are there to provide a specific service, and we gotta keep those roles clear and defined. So no accepting expensive gifts from clients, no hanging out with them outside of therapy sessions, and definitely no dating your clients. That's a recipe for disaster, my friends, and it could cost you your career. All right, last but not least, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, paperwork. I know, it's not the most glamorous part of the job, but trust me, documentation and data collection are essential for providing effective and ethical ABA services. Think of it like this. We're like detectives, gathering clues and evidence to solve the mystery of behavior change. And our documentation is our case file, our record of what we observed, what we did, and how our clients responded. This information is crucial for tracking progress, making informed decisions about treatment, and ensuring accountability. Now, I get it. Writing detailed notes after a long day of therapy can feel about as appealing as a root canal. But trust me, it's worth it. Not only does it help us provide the best possible care for our clients, but it also protects us in case of any legal or ethical issues down the line. So, let's be diligent, let's be accurate, and let's make sure our documentation is always on point. Because when it comes to ethical ABA practice, the devil is in the details. Boom, there you have it, young Padawans. The secrets to conquering those ethical dilemmas and becoming an ABA all-star. Remember, this ain't just about passing some exam. It's about building a career on integrity, respect, and a commitment to helping others live their best lives. Now go out there, make future you proud, and always remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go back to my robot butler and self-driving hoverboard. Peace out.